guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a foundation first impression. You guys know I love doing these so much. Foundation is my weakness. Like, I love foundation. And this foundation in particular has been really hyped up to me, and I'm ready to put it to the test. It is also an affordable foundation, which I know a lot of you will be pleased about. This is the Maybelline Super foundation. I picked up the shade Nude Beige. The shade match I don't think is perfect. I used foundation, but I think it's gone a little bit too pink for me, which is a shame. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work, we always do. For a start, you get 30ml of product, which is a standard foundation size, so that is good. It says the Maybelline Super Full Coverage Foundation delivers 24-hour wear for concentrated coverage and a flawless finish that doesn't fade or shift all day. So 24-hour wear. Realistically, I never wear foundation longer than like 8 hours. So by the end of the 10 hours, it should look flawless because it should be able to last for like another 14 hours after that. So if it doesn't look good after the 10 hours, the 24-hour claim is bullshit. Saturated colour pigments provide an ultra-transforming effect in this long-lasting foundation. The lightweight yet high-impact coverage formula glides onto the skin for a flawless makeup finish that lasts all day. It says it's lightweight, it doesn't clog pores, and the user rating out of 779 reviews is a 4.3 star rating. And this retails for $9.99, so a pretty standard price point. I'm expecting it to feel light on my skin. I'm expecting it to look flawless and full coverage. So let's get going. Shall I move you a little bit closer? Okay, so a nice up close and personal. This is the shade. It is gonna be a little bit off. It might be a bit dark, but remember my face and my neck are much different shades. My fake tan's coming off in all the wrong places. So it comes with a pump, which is already a winner in my books. So I've just done a pump and it's thick. She's thick. That's not going anywhere. I'm gonna prime one side of my face. This is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I just do this to see if the primer kind of changes the application or the longevity or the finish of the foundation at all. Some foundations don't like different primers, so we'll see. I look so rough today. I'm literally unpacking and tidying the house and organising and getting rid of things today. So I'm doing like a lot of manual labour today. So it's a good day to test this foundation. Should I try and use just one pump for my whole face? Sophie talks about this foundation all the time and she says it's her favourite foundation of all time. Now obviously we have very different skin types. I've got dry skin and I tend to go for a luminous foundation. But on a night out, I like a full coverage matte foundation. So let's blend it in. Ooh, hello. I still have quite a bit of foundation on the back of my hand, and that has gone on so thinly, but has given me nice coverage. So it is very matte, it feels matte. That looks beautiful. I wouldn't say that much has given me a full coverage, so I'm gonna go in with a second layer after I've done this side. So I think I will need 2 pumps to do my whole face, but I'm just gonna do the other side. I already need another pump. It doesn't have an offensive smell. It does have a slight fragrance, but it's not like an overpowering fragrance or a strong fragrance really. I am really impressed with how thin this is going on and how easy this is to blend. Like, I am not working at all. And actually, I thought this colour was going to be terrible. It's really not bad at all on me. It's actually quite a good shade. So definitely for me, 2 pumps is definitely a full coverage finish. But that is a stunning finish. I don't know if you can see, but there is still a little bit of sheen going on. My skin isn't flat. It's matte, but it doesn't feel dry. Obviously, we'll see how it goes throughout the day because that's when things start to feel a little bit dry on me. That looks stunning. My skincare is really moisturising. I put a lot of kind of oils and stuff on. So I think if I hadn't done that beforehand, I might be feeling a little bit dry. To conceal under my eyes, I'm going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Are you seeing how flawless my skin looks? Are you seeing this? I'm going to use one of my favourite setting powders, the Rimmel Match Perfection, and I'm just going to set under my eyes to avoid this creasing situation. And then I'm just lightly going to set my skin with my NARS pressed powder in the shade Beach, because I don't want to add any more coverage to this. So now I'm definitely feeling a bit dry. So I am going to spritz my face using the First Aid Beauty Vitamin Hydrating Mist, because I would do that every day, so I'm giving this a fair shot. I'm just going to throw on some makeup and come back when I'm done, and we'll talk more. See you in a second. Alright, so I have lipstick on my teeth. Okay, so I've done my full face. I'm ready to tackle my day and tackle my bedroom. As you can see, my skin looks flawless. Like, flawless. It looks so smooth. It hasn't gone patchy. It blended like a dream. It hasn't gone weird on the end of my nose, which always happens to me. There are only a few foundations in this world that don't go weird on the end of my nose, and they are usually high-end foundations. That's usually the main reason why I use primarily high-end foundations, because drugstore ones tend to separate on my nose, but this one hasn't. It's definitely matte, and it's definitely more matte than I would usually feel comfortable wearing, but obviously I've just doused myself in highlighter and it feels a little bit kind of dry, a little bit tight, so we'll see how that goes. But once my natural oils start to break through, if they do break through, we'll see, it might feel a little bit more comfortable. It doesn't feel uncomfortable though, it's just definitely on the matte side. My pores have disappeared. They're literally gone. All of my contour and highlight went on so smooth. Guys, I really like this so far, and the colour is really good. It's a really nice colour. It does look I look quite pink on camera. So it is now 1 o'clock. I will be back and we'll see how it's holding up. Hello. So it has been 8.5 hours since I filmed me applying the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. Usually when I do these, I come back after like 5 or so hours. However, I'm not gonna lie to you, I looked in the mirror and nothing had changed. Like, I mean nothing had changed after 5 hours of wear. And now, because I'm about to take it off, I was like, well, I need to do my final thoughts, obviously. Nothing has friggin' changed. My skin looks flawless still. There's a teensy weensy bit of shine between my brows. The first thing I look at when I'm testing a new foundation is how well did my contour hold up. Guys, my contour and highlight looks like I just applied it. It looks like I just put it on just then. Oh my god! And I have been carrying boxes, I've been tidying, I've been sat editing with my hand like this, and no fading. Nothing is faded, and usually when I do this, my foundation comes off all around my jaw, my contour kind of goes patchy. My contour, my blush, and my highlight are all still exactly where I put them. It hasn't moved off of my nose. That never happens. Like I've said it before, like foundation goes weird on my nose. It hasn't. This is really, really rare. You guys, I really like this foundation. It hasn't oxidized. It looks the colour it was when I applied it. This is a really nice foundation. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not a foundation snob. I do like affordable foundation. I really love the Wet n Wild foundation, the Bourjois foundation, the NYX foundation. Like, I do like affordable foundations, but the ones that I always go back to and trust day to day just happen to be high end. Overall thoughts, I am unbelievably impressed by this foundation. It doesn't look heavy. It looks really natural for the amount of coverage it gives. It feels super duper lightweight, and I have dry skin. Like, remember, I have got dry skin and I normally hate matte foundations. I'll only wear a matte foundation if I'm going clubbing because I sweat. So for me to love this, as a possible day-to-day foundation is like a testimony to how good it really is. If you are on the fence about trying it, I really recommend that you do. It's only £9.99, which is a really good price point for a foundation, especially one at that level of quality. I'm so impressed, and we'll continue to try it out and I'll keep you posted. You'll see it in upcoming tutorials and stuff like that. I thought I would show you a little up close and personal shot of how my skin is looking. I can't see any pores. It's smooth, and the fine lines on my forehead, they are nowhere near as bad as usual. Like, I get really bad expression lines in my foundation. That has barely sunk into the lines. Doesn't look weird on my nose. Even my nose contour is still in place. My nose contour is normally gone by the end of the day, but that is amazing. What a successful first impression. I honestly don't have any negatives. That is so rare. I'm nitpicky about foundations. I'm very fussy and I'm really blown away. So not much more to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I have got a few foundation first impressions coming up soon because I really enjoy filming them, and I think that they're helpful for you guys because foundations can be expensive and it's nice to get someone's honest opinion on them before, you know, try before you buy, but I'm just doing the trying. Yeah, if there are any foundations that you would like me to try, make sure you leave them in a comment down below and I will try and buy it for you and test it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have the best day, and subscribe if you haven't yet. There's a little button down below. I'd love it if you would join my little family, and I will see you in my next one.